Hey, today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Ruger LCP Custom, and I'm not really going to do a demo of it or talk about the features or, I guess like your regular gun review. I just wanted to share my experience with this gun and hopefully maybe help others decide, whether this is a gun they want or not. And to, ask the YouTube gun community is, especially ones who do have a LCP or LCP Custom, is this something normal or did we just happen to get a lemon? So, just bear with me. Let me tell you my experience with it. Actually, this is a gun that my son purchased. And the first time we took it to the range, he had decided to use Lehigh Defense ammo. And if you're not familiar with that, here's a bullet. And it's a solid copper bullet, but it's shaped basically like a Phillips head screwdriver. So we were having trouble getting, we put in the magazine, pull the slide back, release the slide, and it would kind of get hung up. It would hit the feed ramp and kind of get stuck. So we would have to take, the back of the slide and basically hit it with our hands to get it to go in the battery. And I guess while I'm handling this gun, no magazine, nothing in the chamber. So, but anyway, so we were having a lot of trouble getting it to feed properly. And I realized that a gun like this, a little small gun, little 380, is going to require a break-in period. But I don't think we got, we shot about 100 rounds, 125 rounds, something like that. I don't think we ever had one magazine that correctly fed all the bullets. So that was one issue. The other issue is maybe about, I don't know, 25, 30 rounds in, the front sight actually blew off the slide. Luckily, we were able to find it on the floor of the range and retrieve it. So, needless to say, my son was very disappointed in it. And, so we had 150 rounds through it, and it still was having a lot of trouble feeding rounds. So, and so we thought it might be this type of bullet wasn't feeding, but we also used just regular old solid ball ammo, and it was having the same problem. So anyway, we contacted Ruger, and they basically said, okay, well, send the gun back and we'll take a look at it. So we did, and it came back, and it looks like they had polished the feed ramp a little bit, and they had glued the front sight back on. So took it back out to the range. Again, maybe 20 or 30 rounds in, the front sight blew off again. So unfortunately this time we weren't able to find it, so didn't know where that went. Also, as far as the bullets feeding, we had a little bit better success, but it was still like maybe 1 or 2 rounds out of 2 magazines would not feed properly. So that's still not reliable enough, in my opinion, to use as a carry gun. So my son just got totally frustrated and basically said, okay, I'm going to send it back to Ruger, have them take another look at it, basically fix it so I can sell it, and send it back to Ruger. And this time it looks like they replaced the whole slide. And he got it back, and I said, well, look, I've been looking at a pocket gun, and he took it to the gun range we usually go to. They offered him like $140, I think, for it used. But I said, I've been looking at the Taurus TCP, so I will pay you the $230 or whatever that I would have paid for the Taurus and buy this off of you. So, my son still lost money on it, but, I kind of felt sorry for him a little bit. So I gave him $230, which is, almost twice as much as he would have gotten from a pawn shop or, something like that. So anyway, took it back to the range the third time. And, this time shot about 150 rounds through it and only had one round that wouldn't feed. So, I'm thinking, well, now it's maybe to the point where it's reliable enough to use as a carry gun. So anyway, wanted to share that story for people who are considering buying the Ruger LCP Custom. Like I said, I don't know if that is an unusual thing for this gun or if that's happened to others. So that's one of the main reasons I wanted to post this video, to kind of get feedback from either people who currently use one or have used one, just to kind of see if that is a normal thing, or if you're considering buying one and you go on YouTube and sometimes it's kind of hard to tell who's really giving you a straight up review and who is kind of making each gun look as good as possible in order to get more guns from that manufacturer to review, T&E guns. So anyway, that's my story. I'd be interested, if you leave in the comments what your experience has been with the Ruger LCP, either the regular LCP or the LCP Custom. Till next time, thanks.